Bi-weekly lawns. I'm gonna do my best to make this quick and efficient. It's a hit or miss with people. People like bi-weekly lawns. People like doing a weekly. We do both. We try to mix them up. There's some days where I can hit straight up all bi-weeklies, and I'll tell you what, that's a good looking day as far as the numbers at the end of the day. Now, some people might be like, well, it's not as much as the end of the month, but now you have a little bit more time to add a couple more clients. I'd rather be constantly making $850 to $1,000 a day off of bi-weeklies than realistically 550 to 600, 650 a day doing weeklies. Now there's a lot of properties here in Dallas, Georgia, where I'm from, that they don't work that way. You've got to hit them. You got to hit them weekly, and it will always look better being weekly. But as a solo guy, which I've had a couple crews before, I just dialed it back, just fit my lifestyle better. I'm not one of these guys trying to blow up my company, not yet at least. But yeah, just works good for me. And so yeah, most of my weekly properties are between $65 and $70 a pop. So it usually comes out to $260, $270. But when I do my bi-weeklies, I can hit, I'm charging between $100 to $110 on a bi-weekly pop, but I only do those for the folks that I know that I can get in and out, and the grass really isn't hurting too bad, but I'm mowing, trimming, edging, pruning, spraying weeds, and blowing off everything, where a lot of guys, just cutting grass and then they're, blowing and mowing and blowing. I don't do that, so it works well for me because I'm constantly getting calls, and I've also got some other guys that I use. I just sub out, properties, and they do the exact same thing. So we can hit $2,000, in a day, hustling, of course. That's I'm not over here like big balling, but that's what I strive for. So yeah, if you can hit, if you can try to hit 8 to 10 properties a day, if you did 10 properties a day at $100, it's $1,000, man. To where you're doing $65 on a weekly basis, and the realisticness is you're only really able to hit, you can still hit 10, but you're just not making those numbers. So there is a place. I'm all about bi-weeklies, as long as it works. So I think that we probably have 60% weekly and 60% weekly, 40% bi-weekly. But I'm aiming towards those bi-weeklies. I'd much rather have the end day result of $1,000 a day rather than $600 on a weekly basis. Yes, you are at the end of the day losing.